Listen to Shoot the Defence. It's unbelievable, Jeff.
Hey guys, welcome to the Shoot the Defence FIFA 18 Career Mode Challenge. I'm your host Stel, and this will be my second attempt at a Career Mode Challenge. See, I tried on with FIFA 17 with Leeds United. It didn't go too well, and by that I mean I only did one show. Although that's probably because I did it, let's say 5-6 weeks ago, and no one really cared too much about it. But this is FIFA 18, it's a brand new challenge, and the club that I've chosen, Birmingham City. Now there are two reasons why I've chosen Birmingham City as the club I'm going for in career mode. Firstly, I've got a good friend called Mark Meredith that works for the Liverpool Academy in Texas. He's a Birmingham City fan, was coaching there for a while, and I think he'll enjoy this, so I'm doing it for him. And the second one is that I'm absolutely hopeless at FIFA 18. I'm rubbish, garbage. I'm trying to think of any other word to describe me on FIFA or my ability without using profanity. I'm rubbish. So being given that Birmingham City are pretty rubbish and I'm pretty rubbish, you'll go hand in hand. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. Okay, so what you'll see straight away is a Craig Gardner signing for Birmingham City for £4.2 million. I didn't sign him, he was already there. It happened in real life, so Birmingham have signed this guy from West Brom. I don't know why they spent that much money on him. I don't really rate him, but I guess he's got Premier League experience, and hopefully he can get us out of the mire, so to speak. So this is the squad right here. The default system is 4-4-2. You'll notice that a lot of these players have got low energy. That's because I played a friendly game. And in fact, let me just go back to the main screen. If I can get to grips with it. Here we go. I joined one of these friendly tournaments because I think the prize money was about £2.4 million. The three other teams are Huesca in Spain, who I beat 1-0. Lech Poznan from Poland, and Cadiz, another Spanish side. So hopefully, if I get past this group, then I'll be playing possibly a Turkish team, Valerenga or Stromgodset or Palermo, sorry. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this will go. I won the first game 1-0, but let's see what's expected of me anyway. So if I go to the office right here, board expectations, here we go, objectives, the overview. Manager popularity 80, that's my target apparently. Now the objectives, within 2 seasons I need to increase the club worth by 50%. Now if I get promoted, then it looks like it's going to happen. So let's see how it goes. As I said, I'm rubbish at this, so don't be surprised if I get sacked sometime soon. I need to finish the season with 2.64 million unspent. Now my current funds are 5.8, so I'm within the budget. So far I haven't brought anyone in. I probably will do though, because this squad looks crap. Anyway, they want me to reach the round of 32 in the FA Cup, which is going to happen. Finances, I need to finish the season with 2.6, as I said before, and within 2 seasons I need to increase the club worth. I've done this already. Why am I even going through this again? I need to really reevaluate this game. See, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay, domestic success, they want automatic promotion. I don't know how that's going to happen. They just about stayed up last season. How can you expect me to get automatic promotion? Whatever. Youth development, within 2 seasons I need to have at least 1 player from the youth academy signed in the first team. I like youth development. I'm an advocate of grassroots football, so let's see how this one goes. Brand exposure, the expectancy levels are low. I need to sell out at least 85% of attendances and 50% of league games. Well, if I'm winning games, then it's going to happen, isn't it? I don't know if the style of football is going to matter, but let's see. Anyway, continental success ain't going to happen because I ain't in any European competitions. So let's see what we've got here. Season, I'm going to go to that. It's not bothered with that. Transfers. Who shall I bring in? Because if I go to my squad, it isn't thin, to be fair, but there isn't much quality. Stockdale signed from Brighton. Morrison and Dean at central defenders, and Sue at right back. It's a pretty big squad. But if you look at them, they're in their 60s, 66, 63. Carl Jenkinson is 73. I haven't tried him out, to be honest, yet, but I probably will over in Sue. It's a friendly tournament, so it's all about getting those players to gel. I think I'm going to stick to that same formation so what? What's the worst that can happen? I can switch it around anyway. But my main focus right now is transfers and players to bring in. I know the board obviously don't want me to bring in big names, or I can't bring in big names, and they don't want me to spend big. But let me see what we've got, because from what I understand, there's some good players in the Russian league, and I'm going to have a look at this particular league and see what players I can bring in. See if I can bring in someone quite cheap. Here we go, Russian league. Let's just see what their transfer status is. All these players, I don't even know half of them, to be fair. But let's have a look. Let's have a look at what they've got. In fact, there's no one there. It doesn't even tell me. Preliminary reports. So I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know how much they cost. So yeah, I better start scouting. What do you reckon? So let me go to my scouting system. As I said, guys, I apologise if I'm umming and ahhing a lot. Like I said, I'm fairly new to this. I don't really know too much what I'm doing. So if you guys have got any questions, or should I say give me advice, you can at me, at On A Madness on Twitter, or you can just put some comments in the box below. But let me look at my global transfer network. I've got some scouts here and there. Angus Johnson, he's ready for work. He's ready for business. So let me see if he's interested in going to Russia. Where are we? Select region. Poland, Japan, Korea. I want you to go to Russia. Why can't I go to Russia? Ugh, Poland. Here we go. Select region. Denmark, England, Republic of Ireland, Norway, Russia. Let's go. Go to Russia, my friend. Go to Russia. Here we go. Scout that league, my friend. He's in transit. Let's go. So I've got 5 scouts. I've got 1 scouting Belgium. I've got 1 scouting Portugal, 1 scouting England, and 1... I don't know what he's doing. Let's have a look at his scout report. He's found 3 players. 1's in Turkey, 1's in France, and 1's in France as well. Sprint speed. Okay, Ishan Sako. Sprint speed 86. I like fast players. I like pacey strikers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to search for a pacey striker. Why not? Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen, yeah? Okay, league. I don't want the Russian league because we've done this before. How can I find the speed? There isn't anything there, is it? Roll. Left wing, any... Well, I want a striker. Let's go with the strikers. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing too tough here. So, centre forward, here we go. Submit search, anywhere. And I've got a whole bunch of players. Giles Barnes? He's a striker, is he? Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I don't know half of these players. They're all random. Musa Dumbia. Oh, I remember him. He's pretty quick, isn't he? 22 years old. Yeah, but was he at Roma in one of the previous ones? Musa Dumbia is at Rostov. I'm asking him to scout. Now, for some reason, I can't buy anyone. It's not letting me make approaches or... Oh, whatever. Whatever. Anyway. Let's just play a bloody game anyway. Let's play a game. Central... Advance. Alright, so let's play this game. I've got Uesca in this tournament. I'm going to wear my away kit, lovely jubbly. And most of the players look pretty fit anyway. But I'm going to put my guy in. Where is he? Carl Jenkinson. Give him his debut. Jutkovic, he's actually their best striker, I think, isn't he? Well, not according to this. Gallagher is better than him. Alright, okay, let's put Jutkovic in because he scored quite a few goals last season, and let's see how this one goes. Okay, so we're ready to go. Birmingham City against Uesca. This is going to be quite interesting, isn't it? Right, let's see how we go right here. Pass and pass and pass. See, I like playing the passing game, man. I like having these teams chase me about a bit. All my mates will tell me that I'm like Arsenal the way I play in terms of ball possession and passing it really well, playing nice little 1-2s, using quick players. But when it comes to scoring goals, I'm pretty garbage at it. But let's see how I'm going to do here. I'm playing the ball around pretty well, not having many issues. I'm not being pressed high enough. Nice little 1-2 there. Oh, here we go. One more. Oh, chance. Oh, he's put it wide. Not a bad chance there. See, what I noticed the difference between this FIFA and FIFA 17 is that the tackling is, I wouldn't say it's easier, but it's you got to be accurate. Let's put it that way. And I like this because when you're playing against people that really don't understand football, you can kind of take the mick a little bit on through. He saved it. Well, rebound, get in. Lovely, 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 lovely. There we go. Who scored? Look who scored. Jutkovic, my main man. Look at that. Little 1-2, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Keeper saved it. Rebound back in the net. See? I can do this game. I can do this. I actually got this on semi-pro because I'm rubbish. So forgive me if I'm getting a bit excited. I really shouldn't be. I should be playing this on legendary or world class or something. But I'm not a professional like a lot of you guys, man. So yeah, like I said, with the tackling, you can hold down. Oh, they've got a chance. They've got a chance. Oh, nice clearance. Yeah. So with the tackling, I use the old Pro Evolution buttons. So I don't use circle to shoot. I use square to shoot, and to do a slide tackle is circle. Oh, they've got a chance. They remember the chance. Good defending again. They're getting behind me too easy at the moment. I don't like this. So yeah, I use the old traditional Pro Evolution buttons, and I don't use the analog stick to run. I use the traditional directional pad. I can't use the analog stick. I've never been able to. I'm not being a fan of it, to be fair. But yeah, as I was saying with the charging or the tackling, I don't use slide tackles because they're quite dangerous. You get sendings off on this game for some reason, quite easy with the slide challenge. But having said that, there's when I hold the square button to charge, if you hold it down, they go for the charge, they kind of pull the shirt back, they tug on the shirt, they intercept pretty well, but it's just about timing. And one thing I've learned is that if you're about 2-3 yards away from a footballer and you use that charge button or whatever you want to call it, you're more often not going to be successful winning the ball back. 10 on the sixpence, go on! Chance edge of the box. See, I like using the finesse button as well, because obviously you get more accuracy with it. But I've only just learned how to do the low driven shot, and that's quite accurate as well. But obviously, like I said, because I'm fairly new to this, it's getting used to everything and whatnot. So I'm making silly mistakes which professionals or experienced people on FIFA wouldn't normally. So let's have a little. Is he through? Is he through? He's through. Oh, he's made it 2. Great finish. Lovely. See, the through passing, I like this as well. Because on the previous one, I found it very difficult to play through balls, threaded balls in behind 2 central defenders. But in this one, it seems to be more accurate than the previous one. So yeah, and again, the finesse button worked right there. Bottom corner, across the keeper. Always learn to do that. Always shoot across the keeper. Even in real life. Oh, they've got a chance now. So, yeah, can't complain. 2-0 up so far. I'll probably win the group now if it stays like this. And on to the next bit. I have to win. I have to win this friendly tournament because of the prize money. That's the reason why I entered it. Normally I'd just say, nah, it doesn't matter. I can't be asked to play a friendly tournament, but because now money's involved in it, yeah, have to go for it. Oh, yeah, right, Che Adams again. Go on. Driven shot. Go on. 3-0. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, semi-pro is a bit crap, the system. But then again, Huesca aren't a great team. So I won't be surprised if I get 5 or 6 past these. Like, more halfway there. So, yeah. I might have to make some changes at half-time. Rest some players just for the sake of their energy levels. But yeah. Oh, my friend is just gone online. There you go, follow him on the PS4 network. Vampire Kira, you've seen him. I've never actually played him on FIFA, to be fair. I don't even know if he's a FIFA guy. I know he likes Star Wars and stuff like that. So yeah, Birmingham City haven't actually started the season well, have they, in real life? Harry Redknapp's gone. They brought in Cottrell and Lee Carsley. So hopefully they'll do well, but got whacked at the weekend, 6-1 by Hull. Birmingham City fans, what do you reckon of your team this season? Do you think you've got what it takes to fight for a playoff spot? I know Gary Rowett did a really good job, but unfortunately he was sacked to bring in Zola, which absolutely baffled me. I'm sure it annoyed you guys. So yeah, let me know what you think. Again, put in your comments, subscribe to this channel. While I make my substitution and bring in Magoma, I do a weekly podcast, as you should know by now. Shoot the Defence, do a weekly football review show. So yeah, it's on YouTube here, as you can see from these videos. Feel free to subscribe again and add your comments and whatnot. I'm just rambling at the moment because I'm trying to focus on winning this ball back. Yeah. Here we go. Let's play this guy. Oh. They do intercept balls really well. The artificial intelligence is really good. They read the passage of play quite well, to be fair. So he needs to be very cautious. Oh, is that foul, surely? Come on, man. Okay, see the thing with these free kicks, what I've noticed that if you put a man on the line, 9 times out of 10 that ball goes in. I don't know why, maybe it's a glitch or something, but if you put a man on the line, the ball will always go in the top corner, and it's always in that corner where the man is as well. So no matter how high he jumps, he ain't going to win the ball or clear it. So I'm pretty dominant with this one at the moment. So is Che Adams going to move? Is he going to move? Is he going to move? 3-0. Oh, it's 4-0. Che Evans has got 2. Che Adams, sorry. Che Evans, not Ched Evans. Bloody hell, I don't think you want him playing for you at the moment, do you? Yeah, here we go. Che Adams. 2 for him, 2 for Jutkovic. I think he signed from Burnley, didn't he? I thought he was the only player that really scored goals last season for Birmingham. So yeah, I think the game's pretty much over at the moment, isn't it? So I'm the kind of person that when I'm winning games, if it's as convincing like this, unless I really need to go for the goal difference, I don't batter my players. I try not to drain them, I try not to make them sprint too much because I want to keep their energy levels up for the next game. And in a game like this, when you're 4-0 up, other team doesn't look like getting back into it. Just pass the ball about, let them chase you. Let them chase the ball. That's it. Because they don't actually have a high line. They're not even pressing either, which is quite strange for the computer. But yeah, under control. 25 minutes to go, 4-0 up. I know it's a friendly game, but this should effectively put me through. Oh, good challenge there. This should effectively put me through as group winner, I should hope anyway. But I'm surprised that Palermo are bottom of the group at the moment in their bit, because I thought they're the best team in the... They've got a chance. Let's put it wide. No composure there, see? You need that composure up front, Wesker. Well, oh, Wesker, I think they're in the second division, aren't they? Oh, bad mistake. Let's put it wide as well. See, I can't afford to miss these chances, man. I can't afford to mess up. Goalkeeper, your kicking needs to be better. Blame the goalkeeper in this one. I'm trying to think of which players I can really go for, who might be interested. I mean, I like the look of Olsen at Norwich City. He's got a lot of pace at left back, so I think I might bring him in. I don't know how much they want for him. Where's he at Swansea? There's Olsen at Swansea and there's Olsen at Norwich. I like Olsen at Swansea. I think they're twins anyway, so pretty much get the same performances. But yeah, I think I'm going to go for the one at Norwich. See if I can get him, that is. See how much they want. Give me a number. I'm thinking about going for some loan players. Listen, if you guys have been playing this religiously and you know cheap players for me to get, again, comment, subscribe. Let me know players who I should be looking at that are affordable and may want to join this Birmingham City revolution of mine. I doubt that many of them would actually want to turn up, to be fair. But then again, Birmingham's still a big club, regardless of what people say. And I'm going to be very excited to be battling against Aston Villa. Another big club. Second City, man. Second City, Birmingham. So they're big clubs. Birmingham City are a massive club, to be fair. Like the history that they've got, players that they brought in, like Trevor Francis back in the day. Big club, man. Unfortunately, these days, big clubs are... they're categorised by fan base and what they've won recently. It's not what's happened in the past. And to be fair, Birmingham City have actually won something more recently than Aston Villa, haven't they? They won the League Cup against Arsenal when Obafemi Martin scored in the final. And Koscielny and Szczesny had a stinker, didn't they, in the last minute? Is he offside though? Looks offside to me. No? Okay, he is. He's offside. It was a great finish though. Goalkeeper didn't really try for it though, did he? So a minute to go plus added time. Let's see if I can grab one more. Do you going to get one more? Doubt it, to be fair. Oh, there we go. Oh, outside of the post. Not a bad strike actually. Get up. And that's the win. There's the 3 points. Lovely. 3 points, top of the group. Can't complain. 4-0 victory. It was pretty simple, to be fair. I know it ain't going to be this easy going forward. But yeah, very happy with that. Cadiz beat Lech Poznan, so I think that's put me through because I beat them in the first game. So I'll go through that one. I've got Lech Poznan next. I think I might rest some players. So yeah, quite happy with that. Let's go to the office. Shall we? Let's go see what we've got at the moment. Okay, so I thought I'd delve into the transfer market, see who I can bring in. Made an offer for Reece Nelson at Arsenal. They accepted the offer. He rejected me. So, yeah, I'm quite disappointed with that because he's a pretty nippy little player and I could do with a right winger with pace. But I looked at the options and there's a Doumbia, 22-year-old striker at Rostov. Very pacey. He's got a £4.1 million release clause. So I think I'll try and get him in. I don't think he'll want to join, but you can only hope. And this Carvalho guy from Benfica, I've asked the scout to look at him. His release clause of 10.3 million. I don't think I'm going to get him. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to search for some players I can actually get either on loan or permanently, but those are either on loan or transfer listed. So let me look at the players that are transfer listed. I can maybe bring in someone permanently. I'm not going to look at the free agents because I don't really think there's going to be anyone out there that's I can really bring in. But looking at the players that are transfer listed, I don't really know if any one of them really do anything in the league. I mean, okay, there's this guy here, Caramanos, who plays for Rio Ave in Portugal. But up front, I'm not really worried about because I've got three decent strikers anyway. So let's see what we've got here. Özbiliz at Beşiktaş. His stats look pretty decent, to be fair. Okay, I know his heading isn't great, but you're looking at, you know, his shooting, his dribbling, it's pretty decent. 27 years old for a right midfielder. Might be worth looking at, to be fair. Amagat, he's rubbish, isn't he? Fosgard, 30 years old. So a lot of these players are pretty much. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at what he's won. Let's have a look at this one. I'm going to shortlist this guy. His value is £3.7 million. I wonder if I can bring him in. James Perch at right back. I don't think he's going to do too much for me. I've already got two right backs anyway. So there aren't that many players in terms of a transfer listed thing. I don't even need a goalkeeper. I've got two goalkeepers. So yeah, very underwhelming at the moment for players. They're like at Chelsea. No, thank you. So let's have a look at loan players then. Let's see who I can bring in on loan. Now this is the good one because they've got a lot of good youngsters. So I hope that this will reflect well. Midfielders, let's have a look. I'm going to go for speed. I need pace. I need pace getting forward. And they've got to be in their 80s at least. Oh, look at this one. Olivier Mini at Beveren, 22 years old. Speed 85 to 95. I know he's not very agile and he's not strong, but who cares? If he's a winger, which he is, let me have a look at this guy. He'd be someone to look at, 100%. Okay, so who else have we got here? This fella from Montpellier, another Udinese player. Fondiso, Reece Nelson. Ugh, look at this guy. He upset me, Reece. Yeah, so no one in midfield really, and defenders. Joe Riley at United. He's a right back. I don't need a right back, do I? Nicholas Bassan. He's a basin, like a wash basin. Doesn't look like he needs a wash, does he? Look at him. Look at that. Not a bad defender here. Crossing. Actually, no, tell a lie. It's a bit poo, actually. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that because you guys are probably getting bored with this. As I said, subscribe, like, leave comments, suggest players that I should sign. As you can see, I'm a complete novice at this. So yeah, just let me know which players you recommend, who you think I should bring in, what can I do, what's the best system. I'm being told that 5-3-2 is good, 3-4-2-1 supposed to be good. Tell me, which players can I bring in for Birmingham City to challenge for the championship, to get us to the Premier League? Help me!